up to the boys. Fox and Shane, set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny turn red. Can't let that shit play in my head, war gaming.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly tabletop podcast.
That's right. Every week.
I'm Shane, hanging out with Interrupting Fox.
That's my bedroom name. Yeah.
And Churchy.
I'm in the void.
And we've got Rory live in the studio.
Eee.
We are kicking back today. We've had a flat out week, so we are doing a
Just whatever this is.
beers and banter kind of thing.
Let's see, you've added a skull since I was in here
Yeah,
last.
it's getting scully in here.
It's it's definitely much more scully than last time. You've
Like
got
100% more skull.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I've just returned from a different country,
You were jet setting, traveling,
the world. Wow,
Bali,
Southeast Asia. Yeah, well, not even Southeast Asia. Yeah, Bali.
Australia's playground.
Yeah, legit. It's actually like, it's crazy that it's about, like if you were on the very tip, if you're on the absolute tip of like Western Australia, I feel like it's an hour plane ride.
Like a stone's throw.
If you had a big arm, and I mean like a big arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a pretty quick
Yep.
trip over there. So I just went to Bali, chilled,
Nice.
which got me thinking about a segment for the show,
Cool. I'm
which
all
I'd
for
like
it.
to bring to you, brought to you by
Cut and dry.
Yeah, whatever, cut and dry. So, as I was in a different country, a few things happened. You know, I had to pack quickly.
Quickly to leave the country?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Don't worry about
over
it.
there?
Ask questions. That's not part of the
What
segment.
did you
Part
buy?
of the segment is just you listening and answering my questions.
Okay.
Not asking questions of me and my illegal activities, just listening
Yes.
and answering. So I had to pack quickly.
Okay.
Couldn't take as much as I wanted to take.
Okay.
And parts of Bali I went to, not ideal. So that made me think, here are 5 of the worst locations to vacation in the 40K universe.
Oh my God.
So this segment is I'm going to give you a location.
Death World.
It could be anywhere. These are 1-star resorts in the 40K universe.
Okay.
And what you first need to do is memorize 5 objects, which I'm going to give you in a second.
Sure.
And in each world, you have to quickly choose one of these objects to take with you.
Okay. But like, what do I use the object for?
What you need to use the object for is to increase the star rating of your stay.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
So, the first, you got 5 items. The first
Yep.
of which is a self-warming toaster, a convenient kitchen appliance that's utterly irrelevant in a world filled with chaos, death, and decay. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Self-warming toaster.
Self-warming toaster.
You don't need to plug it in. Just warms
Okay.
itself.
So just, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a perpetual warming
Yeah, self-warming.
toaster.
Yeah. Couldn't be more clear if I tried. Sunglasses. Protecting your eyes in the sun is hardly a priority on a planet devastated by nuclear war or shrouded in darkness. Mm-hmm. But you do have them.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
So
Not-
toaster and sunglasses.
so far, toaster and sunglasses.
Yeah.
You also have self-cleaning shoes. Worrying about keeping your footwear clean is trivial when you're facing deadly alien creatures and chaos cultists.
I mean, you always want to have clean shoes.
Well, you can with the self-cleaning shoes.
Yep.
You also have a golden retriever robot. A robotic pet would offer little companionship and comfort in a universe filled with danger and despair.
I don't believe that for a second.
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Noise cancelling headphones. Enjoying some peace and quiet would be a luxury you can't afford in the battle-torn landscapes of the 41st millennium.
Okay.
So, what do you got?
I have a self-warming toaster.
Correct.
Sunglasses.
Absolutely.
Self-cleaning shoes.
Of course.
A robotic dog.
Kind of.
And a robotic golden retriever.
Yep.
What was the last one again?
You must have been wearing them because they're noise-cancelling headphones.
Noise cancelling headphones. Sorry, this is just that one was just
Bro, this whole thing is just me. All right, so the thing is, I'm going to give you a place, and you have to choose what to take to that place.
Okay.
Because you haven't got time to pack,
Yeah.
and then it's gone.
Okay.
They can't use it again.
Sure.
All right. So the administratum, a branch of the administratum, has knocked on your door,
Yep.
and they've said, quickly, we've got a free trip for you. The only catch is you can't say no, you can't bring anything with you, and you don't have a choice. Let's go. First place, Nurgle's Garden.
Can't bring anything with me.
Nurgle is the chaos god of disease and decay, and this realm is a nightmarish garden of rot, pestilence, and suffering. A holiday here would involve constant exposure to horrific diseases and mutations. What are you bringing?
Self-cleaning shoes.
And what's the logic on how that increases your stay?
No doubt you're going to stand in something nasty.
And you feel like if you clean it off quick enough,
Yeah.
you can delay the
happen.
rot.
Oh, I mean, the rod's inevitable, but
Yeah.
at least I'll have clean shoes.
Cool. I feel like that's a success. Someone help me. That's a success.
Okay, you call it a pass?
Yeah, you've gone to Nurgle's Garden.
Yep.
You've trotted around, and the disease will set in at a normal rate.
Yeah.
But you've got nice shoes.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Next place,
Yep.
Hive World Underhive. Hive worlds in 40k are massive, polluted, and crime-ridden city planets. The Underhive, in particular, is a lawless and squalid place where you have to fight for your life. What are you bringing?
I'm going to bring my noise-cancelling headphones.
And the logic being,
Probably really noisy there,
it's probably really noisy everywhere.
but more so in a hive world.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Like, there's billions of people in there.
sure. And you feel like if you could just find a corner,
Yeah.
put the headphones on,
Just
you'll die inevitably.
my days.
But at least it'll be quiet up
yeah,
until the
yeah.
end,
Yeah.
until the long sleep. Okay.
That's sweet rollies.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
Cool.
It's a pass.
I don't know how you're scoring this, but I'll take the pass.
So far, I'm scoring it. You've got 2-0. Next place up, Tal'an, however you want to say it.
Yep.
The desert world has been devastated by atomic warfare, and its surface is a scorching wasteland with unpredictable radiation storms. It's not exactly a relaxing beach destination. What are you bringing?
Sunglasses, dude.
Of course.
It's a desert world.
You have passed with flying colors.
Easy.
You're burnt to a crisp. Your eyeballs, fine.
moist.
Good.
Yeah.
Moist. Next up, on your adventures, the demon world of Sicarus. Or Sicarus, depending on your knowledge. This is a planet that has been fully corrupted by chaos. It's a chaotic, ever-shifting landscape where reality is twisted and demons roam freely. A holiday here would be a never-ending nightmare. What are you wearing?
The robot dog.
And the logic being?
A friend.
Feels like you could use that on Earth.
Is that an option?
No.
I mean, like, can you get corrupted by chaos?
I mean, he's a robot.
Yeah, like a robot's probably got less of a chance, right?
I don't care.
Well,
Next up.
you're the one scoring this, and you're like, fuck yeah.
You're 4-0. Good shit.
I feel like anyone would pass this, right? Like, you can't lose.
What do you mean? Let's find out. World of Nightmares. In the grim future of the Rory, send me up. 41st millennium, some planets are used as places of punishment. The world of Nightmare is one such world where the worst criminals are sent to endure a life of torment and suffering. And you're bringing, what have you not used?
I haven't used the self-warming toaster.
You're bringing that to the world of nightmares.
I mean, like, I was waiting for you to say, like, a ice world or, like, what's that? Not Valhalla. The rip-off version.
Oh, the 40k version of Valhalla.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that? I know what you mean.
Because they're called Valhallan Ice Warriors or something, right? There's some guy, like Imperial Guard player right now, losing their mind. Probably Ollie.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. They are called.
It's Valhalla, right? Or Valhallans or something. I don't know, man.
So where are they from then? If not Valhalla, or is Valhalla just right on the cusp of copyright? Games Workshop's like, I mean, we already took orcs.
We already took everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the 80s.
No one will even know.
There's not even lawyers yet. For copyright? I don't think so.
I was waiting for you to say something like that, which is like, obviously, because where else are you going to heat up your lunch?
Well, that's the thing. You just have a toaster. You don't have lunch.
You can find lunch?
Yeah, what?
You can find lunch.
Where?
I don't know.
Which of the
Lunch
places
stuff?
that I've mentioned are you to find lunch?
Nurgle's Garden.
Should have brought it there. You could have got 3-star stay.
True.
Well, you took it to a crime world, like a jail world of nightmares. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
Like you're getting tormented out of your brain, but you have warmth. So that's.
Oh wait, so I can use it to warm myself.
Well, I mean, it's self-warming.
You mean self-warming as it warms yourself?
No, I mean, like it warms itself. But what if you're hugging it?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You ever hugged a toaster?
No.
Never hugged a toaster?
No.
No, me neither,
Who
right?
has?
That'd be weird, right, Rory?
Someone might take a bath to the toaster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do that. Where was that? Which planet was that? I didn't have it here. It was the afterlife. Anyways. Anyways, that's what I was thinking about as I was traveling in Bali. I wish I had a
Wish
robotic
you
dog
hadn't.
command. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
No, well done, dude. Well done. I
For what?
appreciate the effort.
Yeah, no, you passed, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you got 5. You got 5. You got 5.
So how many stars do we bring these 1-star reviews up to?
Oh, sorry. Did I say 1 star? I meant there were 0s. You brought them up to 1-star reviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
that's the end goal anyway. Like
They're on the board.
they're on the. That's right. They're on the table.
If you do like a Google review
Yep.
and you sort by 1 stars, you're like, oh, what's the worst thing people are saying about this?
Yeah.
These places show up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's because of you, dude.
Thanks, dude.
So
Thanks. I'm
good
glad
job.
that we've spent 10 minutes
11:27.
doing this.
So yeah, Bali's pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
Better than those places.
yeah. No doubt.
Bro,
No
it's so
doubt.
sunny too.
What was the average temp up there?
It didn't get under, like overnight, I think it was 29 was the lowest.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I walked, like, there was a part where we probably, like, you could walk out of the air-conned area of our hotel
Yeah.
across the road to a place that served coffee,
Oh yeah.
like actual coffee.
Yeah.
The coffee was $8 Australian.
Wow.
For context, everything over there was like a third of the price.
That's like double what you pay over here at some places.
It's like $1 more than I pay here
You pay $7 for a coffee.
sometimes. Once you do almond milk and you get an extra shot,
Oh God.
so it adds up. I
Yep.
drink good coffee though, dude. I don't drink. You don't have coffee here.
No.
It's because you're paying $0. Yeah. So it was expensive, but it was worth it because I needed it.
Sure.
I only had one a day was the difference, as
Sure.
opposed to here where I have whatever before they kick me out. You know, like the drunk people at a bar.
Yeah.
Like, we're cutting you off.
Yeah. They don't do that to you.
The coffee people do.
No. Don't believe you.
Yeah. Go down and ask Espresso Lounge. Has Fox been here today? And they're like, he was here too many times. But yes. Anyways, the point of the story was I'm dripping sweat by the time I cross that road.
Yeah.
And I get the coffee and I drip sweat back. And I swear the coffee is warmer by the time I get back to the hotel.
Okay,
And
so
it
it's
is when
like
they
heated
give
up
it to me. Yeah.
From the outside.
They could basically just give me cold coffee
Yeah.
by the time I get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Warm again. So it was pretty warm. And the crazy thing is, it's their monsoon season.
Yeah.
There was not a grey cloud.
Really? It didn't rain.
It didn't rain.
Wow.
So they kept saying that actually. They're like, oh, it's crazy that it hasn't been raining. And I'm like, I wish it would.
Yep.
Like the temperature.
I don't know, though.
No, they said the temperature is not going to go down.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
humidity is just going to go up.
Yeah.
The clouds are just going to trap all
Which
the heat.
could be worse.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe just let the melanoma come down,
Yep.
do what it's got to do. So that was good fun.
Is it melanoma?
Yeah.
isn't that like a tumor?
Yeah. Isn't that what comes from the sun? Isn't that what the rays are called from the sun?
No, it's called.
Ultra tumors or something. Yeah. I don't know. I live in Australia. We don't. Did you know they fixed the ozone?
Yeah, right.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I believe you.
But do you actually know that?
What'd they do? Like, just put more greenhouse gases up there?
It just removed all the melanoma. I don't know. No, they actually.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. So tabletop games. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Since you've painted, you went on a big spree.
51 minutes.
51 miniatures. You know, there's a YouTube channel called 52 Miniatures.
Is there?
You could have been that.
Could have, like, collabed with them.
He's really good. He wouldn't have.
Nah, probably
Yeah, no, he's got like good production quality. He's a good presenter. He's handsome.
Yeah. Just things that we don't have here.
No. Well, we have
Churchy.
We got Churchy. So he doesn't have a Churchy.
Nah.
He's probably got like a
What a nerd.
this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
52 miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. He reads books. Yeah, it's like a paper thing that
You're explaining books to me. I'm waiting for it. This guy.
the disappointment on your face when you realised. Yeah. Anyways, so you painted 51 miniatures. What I want to know
Yep.
is what you've done since.
I have
What have you been hobbying since that momentous occasion?
organised some models into my next 52 miniature challenge.
Is that the plan? Are you planning to G up for another stint?
Yeah. I'm gonna like get everything ready and then just try another like month of it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I might aim for like December maybe.
Okay. Prep takes a while.
I mean, November's got to. Now you know what? Let's do November.
You're going to paint it in November.
I'm going to paint all these miniatures in November.
This segues well into my next question.
Sure. Is it what are books?
No, I assume you've already asked that in your head when I was talking about them. That's why I explained them.
Okay.
They're behind you, by the way.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it later. Yeah. Like, I always thought that was a plant. But I mean,
Could
who
be a
knows?
book.
Technically, plants become books. Some
Yeah,
plants.
at some point in their life.
Anyway, I want to know, since we started this podcast almost 4 years ago,
It's been a minute.
I want to know, we've discovered a lot of games along the way.
Yep.
We've talked about a lot of niche games. We probably know, you reckon we know of over 50 games?
I'd say we know of 50 games. Yeah.
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 I want to know which is the game
Yep.
that you most would like to play that you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say someone comes in and says, hey, man, I'll teach you the rules. I'll give you the minis and we'll play whatever you want right now.
Yep.
What's like the game that you want to play the most that you haven't?
Do you count games I've played on Tabletop Simulator?
Do you?
Because I know a game that I would say if I've played twice on Tabletop
Is
Simulator.
that Sludge?
Yeah.
Is it Sludge?
Yeah, it's Sludge.
What is it about Sludge?
I just love the lore behind it, and the fact, like, just the twisting of like historical armies into like a fantasy kind of element.
And
I
what's
just think it's cool.
what's the barrier to playing it outside of Tabletop Simulator? Is that
I only know of like maybe 2 people that play it
sure?
in Australia, which is Vumu, and I think I could be wrong, but I think Numa maybe
Okay.
has mentioned it once. That's
if you
probably it.
if someone was like, "Hey man, I live in Lara, I'll play Sludge with you," then what's your barrier then? Actually having the miniatures?
Yeah, well, I've got a bunch of Prussians that I've been working on.
Sure.
Well, I say working on, I've started building them.
How many Prussians, whatever that is, do you need for this mumbo jumbo game?
I've probably got enough.
Oh yeah,
I've got like a box of troops, so they're multi-base. So
It's like
3 on a
regiments,
base.
right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have like 3 on a base. I've got a couple of field guns and a couple of cavalry. So I've probably got enough for a small army.
So what is the premise of Sludge? What's the switch up? Because it's like old historical Napoleonics.
Yeah, with a fantasy kind of element. Like it's set in this world where it's like it's like a world tree kind of thing, and all the planets are connected together. Or I say planets, all the sections are connected together by like roots of the tree.
Okay.
And back long ago, people started like chopping into the trunk, the roots, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like it's like magic in there or like something, right?
Magical sap.
I don't know, magical saps, and then they're like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
Let's chop more. While other people are like, hold on, if you keep doing that, you're gonna ruin everything for everyone.
Sounds like greenhouse gases.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're like, yeah, but we're making money. We're getting magic.
Is this current day?
It's very relatable.
Yeah.
But then then the world sort of starts like dying, and there's only small sections that are like good for crops. So you start fighting over these tiny little bits of land, while the rest of the world is sort of like a barren wasteland.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like it has these different factions. But
They're stuck in that sort of technology of
right. So
sure.
it's like you're talking about black powder weapons.
Okay.
Like field cannons.
But the magic plays a part.
Yeah, so you can have sorcerers or wizards, or there's a good wizard and like a bad wizard. So like one that focuses more on like buffing your troops, and then one that focuses more on like debuffing the enemy.
Gandalf versus Saruman.
Basically, yeah.
Sure.
And it uses this really cool gore mechanic too. So like as models die, you place gore tokens down, and then that gore then affects troops like via like morale, right? Like imagine standing in a field that's just full of like dead corpses. You're gonna start freaking out.
Sure.
So it affects that, and then you can have things that sort of remove those gore tokens to try to it might be a spell that kind of like takes it out of their vision, so the troops don't see it.
That's cool.
So there's like all these different elements. I'm explaining it very badly, but
you do most things, so that's
yeah.
That's unfair. You're doing a good job because I didn't know really what it was, and now I do. So you must have done an okay job because I'm dumb.
It's in one of the Blaster magazines that come out once a year or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's is there only 4 volumes or something?
There's 4, but there's a new. It's like relaunched or something. I'm not up to date with it anymore, but from memory, there was 4 that came out, and
you've gone to mainstream. Used to be grassroots, sludge, blaster
What
volume,
do you mean?
full thrust. Now you're all like parsecs and I don't know. What have you been playing? What have you been playing?
Not much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Video games or something.
True.
So wait. So it doesn't. If you wanted to just go buy the sludge rulebook, there isn't one.
No. Oh, well, there wasn't last time I checked, but you buy that volume of Blaster, and it's in there with a couple of missions for like Rangers of Shadow Deep and something else.
Okay.
Because Blaster's put together by a few different. It's like 4 or 5 different dudes.
Sure.
Like Ash Barker from GMG puts stuff in there.
Right.
And like Mike Hutchinson that made Rangers and stuff puts that in there. Gaslands I think maybe featured in there early on. It's just like a mix of game designers.
So is it quite a light rule set there? I'm just assuming it's obviously not a full rule book. Is there just 10 pages of rules?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
There's just a handful of pages, not in depth. But that was probably 18 months ago.
Sure.
So it's probably come more since then. There was talk about having there was talk about having World War One era tanks and stuff put in there.
That's cool.
So that sort of next step, but I don't know what's happened from there.
Interesting. So that segue leads into my next segue because I'm basically a segue store at this point.
I'm getting those vibes.
And so this is all part of my grand scheme to move to this point. I just had to enjoy listening to whatever you're saying. What I would like to do before the end of the year is the next 52 miniatures you're painting are now sludge miniatures. And I'm also going to buy some Napoleons.
Yeah.
And by the end of the year, we're going to play with fully painted sludge armies.
Nice.
That's the goal.
Done.
And the homies have to hold us to it.
Yeah. By the end of the year, you do know it's nearly the end of October right now.
So we're both going to spend November painting them.
Yep.
And then in December, we're going to play it.
All right.
That was the goal.
Let's do it.
I wish you had to pick something with less models, but I said we would do this in my head.
Sure.
And now I can't not do it. So now I have to go buy Napoleonics. So Prussians, what can I buy?
Oh, you could buy
What's redcoats? That's a thing.
Yeah. Basically them, Civil War era.
Whom are they?
They were the British.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sort of British. I have a dual passport. Let me.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
How?
Yeah, so apparently I'm from Wales. Who knew?
My grandfather's from Scotland. Can I get a dual passport?
Well, I don't know. My father was born.
Oh, okay.
Not in here.
Okay,
Not
that's
in here.
it. My father was born in New Zealand.
Can you? Is that
Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
There's a set of criteria, certain
New
set of
Zealand's
skills.
basically Australia anyway.
Yeah, it's one passport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anzac.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so who else can I buy? The British?
Yeah, British.
Who are the Prussians?
Prussians are like they're imperialist Germany, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You love Nazis.
whoa.
No, I mean,
No one said the N word, dude.
no one said the L word. I would love them. Every time you get a chance, it's stormtroopers, it's Germany. I don't know, man. There's a lot of patches.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, your rabbit's name is Patch.
So
I'm just.
it's not like his name's like concentration camp or something.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense. You need to be more subtle.
True.
Hans, always the baddies. Yeah, okay. So you're playing as the Germans, unsurprisingly.
I mean, they're not like yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like yeah.
I'm surprised you don't play more 40k, I'll be honest.
Yeah. So you can play like redcoats or like it's that 1700s kind of era, black powder era.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's just beyond me.
Yeah.
I just don't know any of it.
I don't know heaps about that sort of age era.
Well, I guess we'll learn.
Era? Either.
Era either.
Era,
Yeah,
either.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll learn. I'm curious to see who's the person to turn to. MJ.
Oh,
Napoleonics
yeah.
in the
MJ will be
Discord?
all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just be like, what factions would make the most, or does it have factions in there?
There are factions in there, but you kind of like, you don't like, it doesn't affect how you build your army.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can use
sure,
whatever
sure.
models you want.
Because it's and that's the best thing about it, is it? It's that you get the cool theme and vibe of Napoleonics, but you're not so law bound.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you can't use those Prussians in a redcoat army.
Yeah,
like, it's not,
doesn't make any sense.
Or they're painted in, they didn't wear that uniform until 1726.
Sure,
We're playing
yeah.
in 1724.
Yeah.
Like it's not that hardcore as like a historical game can be.
Yeah, cool.
It's just got that like a massive fantasy twist to it.
Man, I hope I like these models. I've really signed up for. And how many models have you got? Like, what's the model count?
Oh,
you
I got a
reckon?
box of Perry miniatures, which I think there's like 39
Okay.
guys in there.
So
but
about-
3 on a base, right? So like,
Okay.
there's like, like say 10 troops.
Sure.
Plus a couple of like a wizard or two or a sorcerer or two, a cannon, maybe some cavalry.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So
you can
probably
walk
about
away
50
with like
minis.
probably. Like, that's
Okay.
probably a good army.
But I'll slap top it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100.
Interesting. All right. Well, stay
100.
tuned for that, because I've signed up for. I was hoping. Yeah. Anyways.
You're not having to say like Underworld.
Yeah,
6
Just-
miniatures.
This is this one game where you play with one miniature and it's like a hero v hero. But no, that's good.
Gore chosen.
Sludge is cool. Gore chosen. This guy doesn't even know what gore chosen is.
What a
man.
nerd.
All right. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
Speaking of ghosts, we're gonna go.
It's probably that time.
And
Oh, is it samurai?
yeah, when you said black powder era, I was like, that's 1617s.
You probably could spin it.
Sengoku's like 1550.
You probably could spin a Japanese theme, but you'd want something like you'd want mostly like Ashigaru with
Oh yeah.
what do they call them?
Muskets. Yeah.
Yeah,
Teppo.
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Because that would be like the Edo. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll have a look. Thanks. What is that? Who is that? Just a random picture online that you found, Rory, of a cool Ashigaru, painted Ashigaru. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the box. That's the big box we got.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. Perry Miniatures.
Perry Miniatures is where I got the Prussians from.
Yeah. Is Perry Miniatures Warlord Games? Is that the?
Oh, I don't know. They're UK.
Sure.
That's as far as I know about them.
Sure. Anyways, that's all from Pike and
Pike and Shot.
yeah. Anyways,
Yep.
we'll see you next week when
Yeah.
we talk about whatever we talk about.
It's it's one of those.
Yeah, we actually have lots of episodes planned.
Yep.
The
There's
order
nothing we
is
can
just
do
a mystery to us.
immediately. You've been away. I've been on night shift. We've got Ollie coming over next week.
Oh, that'd be cool. Game of Palooza 2.
2.
Yeah.
So get a bunch of lads together. I'm going to play some games.
Yeah, sweet. I'm
But, yeah.
most curious. I've been talking to Burnsy.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping there's some Irby Derby.
Oh, got to.
Yeah, I've
Gots to.
floated the idea with it. We'll see
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
happens. Anyways,
Sounds
stay
good.
tuned for that because we'll probably play a ton of different wild, wacky games.
Yep.
Not sludge, it's too soon, but who knows what December holds.
Come December, Christmas themed sludge.
Yeah. Yeah, I can make Christmas sludge.
Yep.
I can make Christmas sludge.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you there.
Hooroo.
Hooroo. Oh, wait. Thank you, patrons.
Oh yeah. Thanks,
You
Churchy.
guys that literally make everything go. Thank you, all of you.
Massive thank you to our patrons. For $2 a month, you can join our esteemed patrons, get early access to videos like this and others, cool roles in the Discord, and our unending gratitude.
Yeah.
So, massive shout out to Burnsy, Final Dinosaur, Gridlock, Axe, Annex, MJ, Whack the Ewok, Test Dummy, and Black Apollo.
We got Brandon W, Moose, Elko, Churchy. Thanks, Churchy. Rad Rooster, Ollie, Hockers, Penny, Aggro, Don Don, Pure Blind, Primal Nerds, Jackson V, and Big Roach. You're all amazing. We love you. Thank you. And we'll see you next week.
See you then.
Woo! Big up to the boys. Fox and Shane. Set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love. Roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice.